Don't look at him. Don't. Just keep walking, man. That's not possible. He's gone. He's gone. He's. We all saw him. No, we saw a coat and a haircut in the rain. That's it. Confirmation? Whatever. Brains do that. I know his walk, Marcus. Don't say no. You don't know anything. Names. I need names. Isaac. Okay, say it's Isaac. Then who did we put in the ground? Let's move for now. Walk me through the burial. There was an accident. They said face trauma. We did what we were told. Funeral home on Coral Street. Moron Sons. They did my uncle too. Death certificate? Signed by coroner, Dr. Levitt? It's from a hospital downtown. Your role? Pallbearer. I carried him, or I carried who they said was him. He was heavier than I remembered. People get heavier when they're dead, right? Or is that? Never mind. When did you last see Isaac alive? 2 nights before the funeral. Hospital, machines thinking for him. Elena was asleep in the chair. Marcus was in the hall, pretending not to cry. Are you writing that part down? Already did. Cause of death on the certificate. Traumatic brain injury, complications. He didn't want to be. On machines? Yes, he told me not to let him stay if he wasn't there anymore. It was me who made the call. I signed. Elena, don't you dare pity me. I saw him last week. I didn't. I was at the bodega on 9th. Door chime, stepped out and a guy brushed my shoulder. Same cologne Isaac used to steal from you. I turned to say, yo, and the guy's already gone into the rain. I told myself it was grief, brain tricking me. I didn't want to be the crazy one. Too late. You didn't tell me. What was I supposed to say? Your dead brother smells like setter again? Dr. Levitt. The funeral home. The grave. We start there. The grave we can do now. Now? Yes. Bodies don't walk. Files do. We check both. I can't be here. You don't have to look. Stay on the path. Don't step on the beds. I gave them that epitaph. Beloved brother. I couldn't think of anything that didn't lie. He was my only. Something in the fresh grass looks wrong. A seam. A depression where the ground should be level. Soil's been disturbed. Raccoons disturb soil. Raccoons bring shovels now? When you carried him, anything odd? The weight. The way the handle warmed in my palm, like heat coming through wood. I told myself it was my hands. I didn't know what else to think, really. They told me not to open it. They said it would be merciful not to. They used the word merciful like it was charity. And we thanked them for their mercy, believe it or not. Dr. Levitt's file access gone. Hospital claims a system migration. Morrow and Sons shows a partial data loss. Last month. Convenient month. So we exhume him. We can't just... We won't. Not tonight. Not without a court order. We don't destroy what might be evidence because we can't stand a question mark. Evidence of what? Zombie? Evidence of a mistake or a crime. Isaac, if I wake up with a tube, tell him to pull it. You won't wake up with a tube, buddy. Promise me. I promise. We walk and talk. Now first, we talk to Levitt. In person. Why would a coroner meet us here? He didn't. He texted me stop, then this address. Levitt's either scared or arrogant. I'm betting scared. Isaac. Nah, man, no. Mr. Vera, you shouldn't have buried me. I carried you. You carried a box. They told me your face. They said I shouldn't look. You did what they wanted. Who wanted that? You brought him. Him? Who? I didn't erase anything. They did. Names. The funeral director, Morrow, and not just him, a private transport subcontractor, Rook Transit. They move bodies when the city's over capacity. Paperwork goes through Morrow. Then sometimes there's rerouting. Rerouting. Like a package. I signed what I was given to sign. We all do eventually. What happened to you? I was sedated. They called it comfort. I woke up to voices counting, not breaths. Shovelfuls. The light went out. The sound didn't. No. I slept again. When I woke up, I was somewhere cold and bright. Plastic walls, a man saying, "This one's a misprint." He laughed. They moved me. To where? A room with no clocks. They wanted me to be nobody. I wasn't good at that. The day you carried that box, I watched from a window. You never noticed. Well, why say nothing? You could have said anything, man. Who believes the dead are awake? Say this is all true. What do you want? Money? Revenge? I want what was mine. My name, my place, my sister. Are you you? I'm what's left. You will take me tomorrow. Tonight. He won't be there. Then where does he go when he's not at work? The crematory on Brighton. After hours. We're just gonna stroll into a crematory at midnight. Really? That's what we're doing? We're already going to knock. And when nobody answers, I'm going to remember I heard screaming. You could have left. You could have let me see you. You did see me. Mr. Morrow, city inspection. I hate hospitals. I hate cousins of hospitals. Isaac was afraid of fire as a kid. He said it was greedy. Here we are. They move bodies like money. And if someone wasn't dead enough, they became a problem. A misprint. We're closed. Not to us. Detective, if there's a complaint, schedule it. Paper makes everything tidy. Paper makes everything quiet. I'm here for noise. Big words for a small hour. You buried my brother. We bury many brothers. We want names. Who paid you to make Isaac disappear? You think there's a conspiracy because grief is untidy? What you want is a villain you can carry in your pocket. I want your phone, and your off-the-books ledgers, and the man from Rook. You have a warrant for that? I have a man who was buried and isn't. If you're lucky, I leave with copies. If you're unlucky, I lock this place, call a judge, and let the morning news meet your night job. If your brother is alive, then no one's hurt. You should be thankful. He heard shovels. Rook Transit has a satellite lot by the river. They hold what doesn't fit or what shouldn't be seen. If he's what you say, that's where you'd find the others. Stay with Elena. You're coming with me. I'm old, Detective. I like my sleep. You'll sleep again when we're finished. Jesus. Temporary paperwork catches up. With the living? You wanted names. Some can speak for themselves. You're done. It was never about money for me. Then you chose the wrong business. Do I hug you? I don't know. So, did we solve a crime or just open a bigger one? Both. Figures. Statements today. A lot of them. Then lawyers. Then more statements. You ready to be a person again? I didn't stop. Good. Don't. I kept your room. I know it's childish. I'll learn it again. You carried a box. I carried a lie. Today, I carry this. And tomorrow? Tomorrow, we tell it again until it's true in the right direction. I used to believe the dead stayed buried. Now, I know better. Some truths breathe under the dirt, counting shovelfuls, waiting for a voice to call them by their name. When they stand up, the world says, impossible. We answer, present. The story ends here, but the echoes remain. If this tale stayed with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so the next journey finds its way to you. Until then, traveler, walk in the silence and listen for the echoes.